All right, this is going to be one of those long videos, so bear with me. Thank you if you stick with it. If you've got to scroll on, hey, no hard feelings. I get it. I probably would have scrolled on myself, so forgive me. All right, let's talk Alt-Zalea Music Festival. Our own exposure to the Alt-Zalea Music Festival took place in 2019. It's a really important part of the history of Fort Lowell Records in Wilmington. So thank you, Alt-Zalea, for being Alt-Zalea. Um, Alt-Zalea Music Festival provides this really cool, condensed, consolidated, festival grouping of local talent. Great, fantastic, amazing local Wilmington music talent in one area on one day in one afternoon across a plethora of venues on 4th Street. It's in the Brooklyn Arts District of town. So in 2019, we had just moved to Wilmington the year before, and we were in that honeymoon phase of wanting to get to know the community and the musicians and what's kind of happening here. So this was a perfect opportunity. We took advantage of it. Like, hey, let's go check this out. And so I remember we were with a group of friends walking to Goat and Compass. Somebody wanted to go see somebody over there, and we were walking by Brooklyn Cafe, and this really fantastic music was coming out of the backyard where they were hosting their bands for that day. And I remember telling my friends, like, hey, I'm going to go check this out. I'll meet you guys up at the next venue. Go in the backyard. And this band I've never met before, we really didn't know anybody yet. Team Player was playing, and they were freaking amazing. They were exactly the kind of music that my wife and I love and the kind of music we like to work with as a record label. So I immediately text her. I'm like, you got to get over here. She runs over. She feels the same way. We're just like, holy crap, these guys rule. This is cool. This is what Wilmington's about. And we're all in. That led to Team Player being part of our 2020 compilation album, Grow. They're actually the final track on this album. And it is solely because of Alt-Zalea Fest that happened. We absolutely fell in love with them. And when we were compiling this record, I remember, like, I got to get with that band. That band is so good. And so I think that's really a cool thing for any of you. If any of you listening to this, you're out there and you're in a position that you live here in Wilmington and you like you like music. If you just like music, I think we all can agree, we understand, big artists have to start somewhere, right? So it's a great way to invest in a talent and learning about local musicians and going to check them out. Alt-Zalea Fest is an awesome exposure for anybody living in Wilmington, North Carolina, to learn about local artists. So that being said, thank you to Avenue B for inviting us as Fort Lowell Records to be a part of this year's 2026 Alt-Zalea Fest on Saturday, April 11th. Fort Lowell Records is going to be hosting a showcase of our talent. Now, I'm very sad to say we can't have everybody. I couldn't get every Fort Lowell Records artist onto the bill. There just literally wasn't enough time in the day. I tried to cut it up as much as I could. But I hope we did a good job for you. We've got 5 indie rock bands and 4 hip hop artists, all going to be mixed in together from 1 o'clock to about 8 o'clock at night. Doors open at 12, but we're going to get started at 1 o'clock. So in alphabetical order, not in order of performance, we got Blab School. They're actually going to be headlining. They'll be playing last. Blaze is one of our artists, newest artists, actually. Blaze's record just came out not too long ago. Just fantastic stuff. Come check that out. Sean Thomas Gerard also had a new record come out just last month. He just did a killer performance at Bougie Nights for his record release party. He's going to be back at Alt-Zalea on Saturday, April 11th at Avenue B. One of the other things we're going to highlight at Avenue B that day is a lot of the talent from our This Water is Life series. This is one of my favorite things we do here with Fort Lowell Records. This Water is Life has got a number of reasons of why we do it. It's a project, it's a series. This is number 2, 3, and 4. 5 is on the way next month. But what we're doing, one thing that's important is what we're doing is we're highlighting Wilmington hip hop, one Wilmington hip hop artist on side A of the record, and then one Wilmington indie rock artist on side B of the record. And so that's kind of the idea of the series, is that's a great introduction also to talent here in Wilmington. And so on Saturday, April 11th at Alt-Zalea Festival, you're going to get Haji P. He's a hip hop artist on volume 2. From volume 3, you get Sheem of Gold. From volume 4, you're going to get not only Fuzz Jacks, but also Tercel, the indie rock artist from there. They're going to be there. And then from volume 5 of This Water is Life, that's not out yet. That comes out on Earth Day in next month, April 22nd. You're going to get Mosos DC, the hip hop artist from side A, and Tracy Shedd, the indie rock artist from side B, all at Alt-Zalea Fest on Saturday, April 11th. come join us for the Fort Lowell Records Showcase. In addition to all of those amazing talent, our boy Rizzy Beats, he's going to be performing all day long as the DJ, the resident DJ for the Fort Lowell Records Showcase. Rizzy Beats is not only going to be DJing music that he creates himself between the bands and such, but he's also going to be DJing with the artist on stage at the same time. So this is going to be really cool. I'm very excited for all of you to see all of this awesome talent. Thank you again to Avenue B. Thank you guys from Azalea Fest for having us. We appreciate it. If you don't make it out to Avenue B on Saturday, April 11th, make it out to Alt-Zalea Fest, period. It's going to be an awesome day. Too many great bands to name everybody. All sorts of venues all over the 4th Street, Brooklyn Arts District. But we hope you see you there. Alt-Zalea Fest 2026. We love you, Wilmington. Thanks.